Hey everyone, welcome back. Well, today I am doing the much anticipated review of the Tria at-home laser treatment. I've had so many of you ask me when I plan on doing this review. Keep in mind, I did just buy it in November. That's what took a little while. You actually, need to use it for several months, it says, before you see actual results. So for those of you who don't know, I did purchase this with the Sephora VIB sale so I could get, a great discount because it is pricey. It's $449. I did buy mine, like I said, at Sephora. So let's just get into the packaging real quick. This is the outer cover that comes on the box. I didn't want to put mine back in, but it's basically like a sleeve. Just tells you a lot about the system. I do have the gray one, as I had mentioned in that haul, because my husband wanted to use it and I didn't want to buy a bright pink one. And then it does come in a really nice box like this. The lid. This is where it goes. It comes with some directions. Now, let me say that you do need to register this when you first get it, and you will need to answer some questions on the Tria website. It gives you directions on how to do so before it will actually turn on and activate your machine. It also comes with a really nice charger. It has a really long cord. And this is what the actual device looks like. So you can see it's fairly large. It has some weight to it. This is where the laser is. This you actually will put on your skin so it can tell if the hair color and your skin tone are correct for it to work. And I'll demonstrate it here in a minute. Definitely keep in mind, only certain skin tones and hair colors will work with this. It actually shows you here, you can have light to light brown skin tone, but medium brown to dark brown skin, it's not going to work on. So that's just something to keep in mind. So basically what it is, according to Tria, I'm reading this, an at-home hair removal laser for face and body that permanently reduces unwanted hair and provides lasting, silky smooth skin. Now, according to Tria, they are the only FDA-cleared laser available for home use. So I thought that was interesting because I know there's a lot of other ones on the market. It also says only Tria uses the same laser technology preferred by dermatologists to deliver safe, effective, and permanent results. After 2 to 3 months of treatment, hair growth will begin to appear lighter and finer. So as I mentioned before, my husband was interested in using this just to kind of get rid of the hair here, because sometimes when he shaves, you can get razor burn, and then if you're wearing a shirt with a tie, that can be irritating. So he just thought it might be nicer. He doesn't mind shaving his face, but just down here to get rid of hair. So he did use it a few times. When I asked him yesterday, before I was getting ready to do the review, what he thought of the results, he said, he thinks it works, but he really hasn't used it enough. I just want to mention, when he first used it, I believe it has 4 or 5 settings. And I had read, most people can't go like above 3. So when he first started out, I think, he just kept pressing the button and it went higher and higher. And I think he was on level 3 at first. And I mean, he seriously said it felt like somebody punched him in the neck. He said it really hurt. Now that's obviously a little more sensitive area for a man. So definitely recommend starting out on level 1. Don't just jump up like he did. Although he did only go down to level 2. He never started out with level 1. I think I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but I have to say I only stuck with level 1. Level 2, when I tried that out, it stung a little bit. Now I'm just going to say right off, I don't have before and after pictures to show you because I thought that was a little intrusive. I didn't want to take pictures of my husband's neck. And if you remember from that haul, I said I was specifically buying this for the bikini area and underarms. I am definitely not sharing pictures of my bikini area and underarms on the internet. So let's go ahead and turn it on. Like I said, the sensor is down here. You have one button. So there you go, it turns on. You'll be able to see this real clear. It shows it's locked until you put the sensor on. It also shows you the battery life, and you can see the sensor is showing up red. So I'm gonna show you on my arm. So that sound means it's good, and I'll try to show you one when it's bad, what it sounds like. So again, you can see over here, it's on level 1. If you keep pushing the button, it will go up. It also tracks, there's a 0 right here. It tracks how many, clicks you've done. So it will show you how many times you've completed this for each area. So I will put it on my arm here. And you saw the flash of light, hopefully, and that sound, again, means that it was good. And basically, you'll want to move in a grid pattern. Okay, that sound. That shows either the hair was too dark, maybe there was a dark mole that it picked up, or maybe you didn't have it angled just right. So that is something I noticed, especially, underarms, bikini area, where you kind of have to get in just right. If it's not laying right against your skin, it will make that sound. So just go over it again. However, if the hair is maybe too dark, or it's just an area it's not going to pick up, you'll continue to hear that sound. Now, I don't notice anything on level 1 under my arms, really, and even my bikini area. There were, however, though, a few spots. Once in a while, you'll kind of feel that little snap, and it's a little jolting. It doesn't hurt, though. It's just a little, takes you back a little bit. But I never actually got any pain from the laser. So I definitely recommend starting out on level 1. Increase it. If you feel like, oh, I can go to level 2 right away, then try that and see, if you're not feeling any pain. But the higher you go up in the level, you will start feeling that little bit of snapping feeling. If you've ever had laser hair removal, people explain it kind of like a rubber band snap. It's the same if you ever had a laser, on your face. It doesn't really hurt, but it does have a slight sting to it, again, depending on how high you have the laser. And then you just shut it off, hold it down and you shut it off. Okay, so let's get to the point you're all wanting to know, does it work? Again, I didn't use this real consistent, nor did my husband. It was probably even a couple weeks after I got it before I started using it. I do think it works. I am seeing a significant hair growth pattern for sure. It's still there, but it's definitely, I'm not having to shave as often. And I think if I would have been more consistent, it's just basically reminding yourself like every day to do it, or every couple of days. And the thing with me, I think why I'm not real consistent is you have to make sure you shave before. So shave, any area you want to work on, and then depending on how much time I have. So it is a little time consuming. Again, like I said, you have to work in a grid pattern. So depending on, like your underarms, that goes pretty quick. Your bikini area is fairly quick, but I have to say, if you're going to do your legs, that takes forever, in my opinion. I mean, it's so time consuming because you can see the coverage area is very, very small. That's my negative for this system. Not only the price, it's very expensive, but you have the convenience of doing it in your home. So sometimes, it's nice to pay a little bit more to have that convenience. And that's kind of why I bought the system as well. But I have to say, I'm a little, this being so small, it's not something for me I would recommend using on your legs because it takes forever. Like, I'm an impatient kind of person anyway, and it's just so tedious and time consuming that I don't think I'll ever fully use this for my legs. I mean, I've used it here and there, but you've got to set aside time to use it for an area like that that's going to take a long time. Again, your underarm, bikini area, if you want to use it on your face, those are smaller areas, so you're going to see results quicker and they don't take as much time. Would I buy it again? I don't know. I'm really on the fence about it. My first initial reaction is to say no because of the price, and just because it's time consuming and a little tedious, that kind of turns me off quickly, with a product. However, it does work, and it's so convenient having it in your home, just to use whenever you want. And in all honesty, my husband wanting to try it kind of pushed me over the edge. He had asked me what things I recommended for hair removal when I had talked about possibly looking into something before. So him really wanting to use it, was like, okay, that way I'm going to get it. this is something to keep in mind, I think, maybe why I've not been real consistent too. In the wintertime, I'm not shaving as often. You know, I'm not shaving every day because I'm not wearing shorts and a swimsuit like I do, you know, in the spring and summer. I think as the weather warms up a little bit, I probably will start to use it more because I am going to be, you know, in those dresses and shorts and, you know, swimsuits where I care about, you know, how my legs and certain things look. If I forgot to mention anything, I'll try to put it below. If you guys have any more specific questions that I didn't answer, because I'm sure I'm forgetting to mention a lot of things here, just leave me a comment below and I'll be happy to answer it. So I hope you guys found this helpful. As always, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.